Let me just quickly welcome in VSS Money of Justdial. He's joining us. We understand there's a new app, an Android app that has been launched. Mr. Money, thanks for taking this quick call. The stock is surging today. It's up 9.5%. Just give us some details of why we've chosen to go the Android route first up and what really this app is about.
Both apps are ready. Android usually takes a couple of hours to approve, and your iPhone takes 7 days to approve. That's the only difference. So you would see the iPhone app also going live soon. This is a very special app. This is an everyday everything app, one of its kind in the world, which means one app that serves all the purposes for you. Technically, you don't need another app if you have a JD app. And say if you go for shopping, let's say you would not only get choices of vendors in your neighborhood, but you'd also get prices from online shopping sites, other top e-commerce sites. So it empowers the consumer to such an extent that it is easy for him to take a decision, and also the experience is out of the world.
Hi, Mr. Money. This is Hiral on this side. Now, with the launch of an app like this, what kind of revenues are you seeing? Incremental revenues are you expecting?
See, the internet space is all about first getting the users and getting them addicted to your product, and then the monetization opportunities are huge, actually. Look at all products of great products like whether it's WhatsApp, LinkedIn. A good example is LinkedIn. When they launched it, the product was for free for so many years, and then now they're a highly profitable company. Now, we are fortunate because in our app is actually an app where people come with a commercial intent, which means they have something in mind, some product or service to be bought. So obviously that translates into revenue to the advertisers, the marketplace participants, the establishments that are listed with us. Hence, we would be able to monetize it faster than most others, which take a much longer time. Most importantly, you have to understand that the app ecosystem, JD is just not that app, it's a complete transformation of your life. There will be a life before JD app of this current version, and there will be a life after this. Because once you start using this, you will never go back in time to use any other app, or for that matter, any of the old ways that you would do things. Okay. And this is the first version. You would see an update every month, and in the next 3 months, we would be ripe and ready with the full-blown version will actually blow you up.
Okay, some of the other players in the e-commerce space have indicated they will go app only. Is that something you would look at?
Not at all, because we feel you must empower the user, the flexibility to use at any platform. In fact, we will not even phase out our voice services, which still contributes to 24% of our search volume. And what you should look at is a fully integrated, where your app, the mobile, whether somebody wants to use a laptop, PC, or a tablet. For that matter, in Justdial's case, voice, you can fully integrate it with better technology and give the users a wow experience and never experienced before anywhere in the world.
Additionally, Mr. Money, will this enable generation of advertisement revenues as well?
I can surely tell you that more number of businesses will eagerly participate in the Justdial's new version of the product, because one is of course the ecosystem. Thanks to better internet penetration, hopefully by the end of this year or early next quarter, we will have 4G penetration pretty much in the length and breadth of the country. As you always seen, the handset costs have come down, so internet penetration has gone leaps and bounds. So what happens is small businesses are worried about their customers moving online, thereby losing those customers. So hence they would go spend more money online, and for them online is not about starting their own website. It's about marketplaces such as Justdial. So anybody who's into any kind of a business or service, even for that matter, even doctors, any kind of professionals, they would perhaps want to have a very rich presentation on a marketplace like JD, where people could find them and actually act on that. As far as consumers are concerned, people like us want to do things in the less amount of time and save as much money that we can. When it comes to less amount of time, I don't want to wait till morning to call up a clinic to fix an appointment. If I use a JD app, I just go in the middle of the night. I can just fix an appointment with the doctor of my choice, and that appointment is scheduled. I can order my groceries at any time of the day and schedule the delivery also any time of the day. So these kind of empowerment when it comes to consumers will not go back. Like many of us now book travel tickets, particularly railway tickets, online. We don't go and stand in the queue anymore. That is what is going to happen across all spectrums of products and services that we consume, including payments of bills. Everything will be few clicks away. Your life will be made easy. You'll be leading a stressful life and a hassle-free life.
I just want to pull up the intraday chart of Justdial for you, Ms. Mani, and I want to come back and talk to you about really the performance and the way the stock has been performing, almost 12% high, and you can see that spike coming in just as we started speaking. Mr. Mani, what is the outlook looking like in terms of business going forward? Just till about last month or so, you saw a lot of analyst concerns that a lot of the internet companies, particularly yours, was underperforming the Sensex, underperforming really the kind of performance you've seen on the benchmarks. Your comments on what the business environment is looking like right now, and also on the app, how much of expenses or what is the outlay really going to be for marketing spends?
First of all, to due respects to analysts, they need to understand the India internet play is very different from what it was in China and what it was in America. India is the third model. Honestly, most of the analysts are not getting it right. The opportunity is so huge. In India, there are certain interesting things like a very large entrepreneurial community which does not exist anywhere else in the world. So many millions of self-employed people. Imagine all of them providing their products and services online on a platform like Justdial. The opportunity is so huge that they don't understand. Secondly, they are too reactionary. They look at daily newspapers, what they read about, who raised what funding, and they think that's how the market is moving. It's not like one train you missed and you won't get another. You have to play the India internet game bottoms up. You need to understand the true strength of India and understand the Indian consumers and come up with your own version of a product, which is what Justdial has done. It was pointless for me to talk to analysts and try to convince them why I'm not like the Chinese company or like the American company. It was pointless for me to tell them why the other e-commerce companies or internet companies are all blowing their money out there, distributing cash to get customers, but Justdial is not doing that because they don't see what I am seeing it. But let me tell you one thing. If you really are a consumer, there are two types of consumers out there. There is the 18 to 25 age group, which is absolutely mobile savvy. They are very smart with gadgets and apps such as that. So what there is, they would just go wherever there are deals and offers, money distributed, and they will grab it. And there are people like us who are perhaps 35 plus. We just don't have the time. We love the fact something could save me reasonable amount of money, something that could save me a lot of time, something that improves my lifestyle, and something which is totally reliable that I don't have to worry once I transact there. JD is catering to that segment. The segment is where the trillions of dollars, the billions of dollars are there.
Okay.
That is the segment we are catering to. So first they have to get it right, and so does the media have to get it right. Now coming to the opportunity. Imagine, first, think about 2-3 years back. How many of us really had smartphone? Even if we had one, I know many of my friends who were very affluent used to have smartphone, but they wouldn't have a decent data plan. I would always argue with them, why aren't you having a data plan? Because that was how the mindset was. But now it's completely changed.
Sure.
You cannot think about life other than without internet. So then you have to just simply understand that everything that you do on a day-to-day basis is going to now switch to using apps like Justdial and changing your life.
Mr. Mani, very quickly, can you comment on the marketing spends before we let you go?
I usually don't really want to get into specifics of marketing spends and all that, but I can only tell you that we would do, again, an out-of-box strategy to reach out to users, and that could not necessarily be emulating in terms of advertising crazily as the others have been doing. We will do such a sensible thing. For us, it is like customer acquired means acquired for life. So we will do the right mix of advertising and an army of evangelists who will be supporting this product out there in the market.
All right, Mr. Money, appreciate much you joining us. Just fill up the stock. We're continuing to spike. In fact, almost hit its upper circuit now, 13% higher on Justdial. But like we're just chatting with the management, it hasn't been a good performance over the 1 year or versus the 3-month period. Even the YTD, for example, is down about 46, 47%. That's the 1 year basis for you, 47% on Justdial. We're seeing good momentum, particularly after we started that interview with the Justdial management. It's now almost 12.5% higher. Let's take a very quick break. When we come back, the JK, we understand, will buy Kesran's Haridwar unit for about 2,200 crores. More details when we come back.